Hello. All right, just testing out quickly. Looks like my camera is playing up. So we'll just get that going very quickly here. It should be back when I did that. No, not happy. Okay. I suppose you won't be happy not seeing my face. That's fine. I'm happy. So hang on, let me turn. There we go. Desktop audio is on. Mic is on. You know, I'll jump back in to the other channel. Righto. Gone live.
I also wouldn't have like talked shit to you if I knew you were racing. I actually didn't realize.
Turn that on. Video capture device. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay. Right. Actually, if you're racing Hayden, I'll jump down a channel. Because
I rage quit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Hypercar and me in the rain just don't go, apparently.
Okay. Oh, well, you're free to
in our race.
You're free to join me then, hanging out for the stream.
Oh,
Let's try this. I've got my face going.
Can you stream in the Discord for us, Kristen?
Yes, I can.
This was a very fun race. Maybe not so much in the hypers, but the GT3s I've been watching the replay. It looks really good.
Okay, no face cam tonight, so got a score with that. I have to look at my ugly mug. Right, we'll just zip through the qualifying quickly. Everyone's on the grid, so just have a quick look at the grid. Other way. There we go. So hypers first. Let's let that cycle up. Here we go. Now I've got a left and right button here somewhere. There. So pole position for the hypers, George Goddard, once again putting a pretty good lap in. Second, in the Peugeot, the Pugget. Second place, Nathan Bewley. This is in the Porsche, I think, on the Alpine. Both those guys using hybrid set of tyres, so hard front left and medium for the rest. Right, third on the grid, Team Teg, Hayden Teg in the, what's that, Peugeot, the Pugget. Fourth is Will Dixon in the Cadillac. And then fifth place, Rob Mitchell in the Golf, in the Porsche. Chris, did you race this one, Chris?
Power went out, mate. In qualifying, I couldn't get back in. I got back into the server, but my Windows connect, and I had to do like a couple of reboots to get the to get it to work.
All right, bugger, man.
Race had started by the time I got it working.
Yeah, that sucks. Unlucky. First GT3 is Matty Clark on pole, Porsche. Gunther Rowan second in the Corvette. Harry Lawrence through the Aston, his first go in the Aston, in third. Noah Reid in fourth, Porsche. Martin Richards doing some good stuff in the series so far. He was in fifth place in the Lambo. Next was me in Aston in sixth place. Sam Carson in the Porsche in seventh, and Joe Smarty in the other Porsche in eighth. Shane Faro in the Mercedes in ninth. Pete Dawson rounding out the top 10 in the Lexus. Aidan Kafurki in the, I was going to call it the Falcon then, because I was going to say Ford, in the Mustang. It's pretty much a Falcon-looking car anyway. He's in 11th place. Phil Davidson back in the Porsche. He's 12th. Jason Morris in the Beamer in 13th. Good grid of GT3s still too. Ken Dugdale in 14th in the Porsche. Ian Henderson in the McLaren is 15th. Adrian Kramer 16th in the Aston. M. Grunsel. What's his first name? Is it? I saw him in posting in the forum.
Is it Martin?
Hang on. Chat. Oh, it'll be
Mason.
Mason, is it?
Yeah, it's Mason.
Yep. Okay. Cool. There you go, Mason. Mason Grunsel 17th. Morgan Gibbs in 18th in the Lexus, the taxi. Mr. Grippy himself, Ben Goebel, in 19th. And that was it, I think. So we had 19 GT3s on the grid. So decent grid numbers for GT3s. All right, get back up the start. Watch this start procedure. Scull some coffee. Hypers are brutal in the rain, says Mason. Yep, you're right, they are. Hayden was just doing it right then. We're watching. Right, so George on the inside, on the left of our screen. Bewley on the right. Hayden Tegg just behind on the left. Chris Fraser on the right. No, Chris Fraser's still in pit, aren't you? Sorry. So that will be Will Dixon, Rob Mitchell. Lights out. A little bit of jostling. Not too bad, not too bad. Oops. I wanted to, yeah, that shot. They seem to find their way fairly cleanly. It's nice and close. So wow, you must have been stuck there for a while, eh? So Bewley up front managed to get past Rob. George. I'll have to look at that. Where did he get him? Was that on the turn one? So George on the inside there. Nathan here on the outside. Yeah, into turn one. Pretty much got the place, and then the drive out. Nice.
It's impossible in the Peugeot to get a good run off the line.
Oh, is that right?
It's just...
Let's have a look at. Is that the gearing or?
I don't know. It's just not great on acceleration and in a straight line.
GT3 seemed okay through there. Didn't seem like too much action. A little bit of the back there. Side by sides, yep. Jump back up front again. Oh yeah, Hayden and Rob side by side for a little bit there. Man, I don't know what George has done in his time away, but holy crap, he's found some pace. I reckon he had the simulator set up in his tractor or something, eh?
He's always been pretty quick, hasn't he?
Not that quick. Like, I mean, he was fast, but not like dominant kind of pace, you know?
Yeah, true.
He's just got to stop spinning, I think. Is what once he nails that, he's going to be pretty damn quick. Hard to beat.
He's been saying to me he's always so pissed with himself after every race because he always spins.
Yeah, yeah. First down the straight, Hayden and Rob look like they're pretty close. Hayden looked to make a bit of a pass down the end here. Draft, but not thinks better of it. We out of the pits yet? No, still in the pits. Did you actually do any of the race, Chris, or was that it? You were out for the whole thing?
No, my value was in qualifying, and yeah, get back into the race. So, well, I got back into the race, so that my wheel wasn't connecting. So.
Ah, that's right. Yeah. Did you get to the bottom of it?
Yeah. Whenever my wheel gets like aggressively disconnected like that, the only way for me to repair it is to like reset all the firmware on my base and the quick release or whatever they call it. So I had to do full firmware resets, reboot my machine, and then it was fine. But the rest of it, 5 minutes by the time I got all that done and back online. So
Hayden had a bit of a.
it just happened at the moment. If it had happened any earlier, it would have been fine. But yeah.
We caught the end of that, Hayden. It's Hayden and Rob, you two. And Hayden has a little bit of a whoop.
Yeah, I was trying to take a slightly different line to roll and just lost the backing.
Easy to do that corner, eh? It's so
Yeah.
fickle. Yeah.
Oh, imagine it without ABS across here. It's stupid.
Yep. I know that's why I tried to drive him and I just couldn't.
I wasn't going to make it easy for you either, no.
Well, at least I didn't hit you.
Yes.
So I've improved.
I'll jump back over to the GT3s. You guys are spacing out a little bit there. Matt Clark all over the back of Gunter. Noah's in third. I'm right on the back of him. I got past Harry. Harry made a mistake. And Matt Richards. Some good racing in the GT3s, man. It's been so good. Joe Smarney, Shane, Pete Dawson, Sam Carson rounding out the top 10. Yeah, battle on at the front though. I think Harry's starting to put pressure on. I actually made a mistake and then let him through. Like, I didn't, not let him through, but didn't fight it. I knew he was coming. I thought I'll just let him go and just try and go with him. Yeah, I turned the number of visible cars down, so if you see him disappearing, that's why, after I had that crash. I just haven't turned them back up yet, so you'll see cars sort of dropping out. And
I was rewatching the qualifying the top of the GT3 field. It was like within like 2/10 or something like that, like the first couple places. It was
yeah,
crazy.
it was ridiculous. I think the top 6 were within, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 tenths.
Yeah, you guys were so close.
Here's Mr. Average driver Nathan Bewley out in front. Calls himself
The
the.
rest of us is average.
He just gets it done. Eh? He's just consistent. He's not always the quickest, but he's quick enough and consistent enough to be there in the end. But he can pull it on when he needs to. It's holding off George at the moment. Will in third.
What's the saying? Death, taxes, and beauty in P1.
Say that again?
Death, taxes, and beauty in P1 are the 3 consistent things in life.
Yep. Oh, death. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're not wrong. Hayden recovering, Rob's still there.
I caught back up to you so fast, Rob.
Mate, I was shield saving.
I know, but still, like, come on, man. I say that as you finish.
There was if you say great.
I was
I'll go quick for a bit to see how it goes. Like you can just say.
I was committed to it in the formation lap. I was shield saving in the formation.
How many laps was the race in the end?
33, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, you guys did 32. I think we did 30.
No, we did 30. I think we did 33.
Okay, so 2.94 would be 34 laps, so I think it was 3.06 to do 33 laps.
I think it was 33 laps.
Oh, Carson looking at the inside of Pete there. Oh, Pete right on the back of Shane. This pack looks like it's starting to concertine a bit. Stack up. That Porsche just seems so good out of the corners.
Did you have an incident at some point across it?
Yeah, at this last corner,
Oh,
just the tail end just went out. I don't know if I hit the, because I was clipping this apex right here, and just don't know what happened. The tail end just went out, and the car just slowly twisted around. So
alright.
yeah, and you get stuck because you can't do an unsafe rejoin. You gotta, join nicely. So
Yeah, true.
I kind of like lost about 4 or 5 positions there. So just got to try and minimize, lower the mistakes. Because the pace was pretty good on this track. It's pretty similar.
You're still happy with the Aston?
Yeah, it's killed me less often than the McLaren has, that's for sure.
Surely you change it next season.
George just keeps trying to get me to go to the Ferrari, but yeah, I don't know about that.
If I had a stake with the GT3s this season, I was going to drive the Ferrari.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I just like trying different things because paying for the whole game, also trying to use more of it.
Yep.
I think the big downside of the Ferrari is that it kills its tires. It's just a tire heater.
Isn't the Porsche a bit like that as well?
Portions like that for the rears.
Hmm.
I think Corvette was like that for a time.
I think they
I
get
enjoyed the Porsche 911 last season.
Oh, yeah. I think every time we have an update, it seems to reorganize all my setups. So it puts them in different folders, and I have to physically go in and find them and repatch them again. It's a real pain in the ass. I don't know why it does that.
It's Chris's fault though, when into Porsches, and you drive it for a endurance and then save the wipers.
That's me. People to do stuff against their will.
I don't know if I've ever had that problem crossing.
The Aston is slow out of the tight corners. The tyre wear is phenomenally good. When you get it right, it's front to back is really good. But as soon as you start to lose the front, it starts to understeer quite bad. It's hard to bring it back.
I think a lot of the hypers when you wear race get imbalanced, you can just play through bars to balance the car back out, and also like if you're chewing up the rears, you have to drive the steering, so you start chewing up your fronts more.
Oh, yeah.
I'd be too scared to press.
Same here.
I just 1 or 2 clicks at a time. If it's understeer, if it's oversteering, and then the front stiff up, and just if it's understeering.
It's just scary to play with set up stuff like that in a race because you go into the next corner and it behaves different. So,
You just give yourself a little bit of additional margin. It's had the desired effect for you driving at 9/10 or 10/10 again. Sort of thing.
True.
There you go, Mason. Give you a little bit of airtime, mate. Porsche. Watch him on Twitch.
So front, if you've got understeer issues, you can either soften the front or stiffen the rear. If you've got oversteer issues, it's the opposite. You soften the rear or stiffen the front.
So is like the bigger number is that softest?
Yeah, up is making it stiffer. Down is making it softer.
If I lose it mid race at Le Mans, that's what I did. I touched the ARB.
Don't do it mid corner either.
No,
Straights, only straights. If you dial and play with it mid corner, you may have, depending on how much you want to adjust, you may find yourself.
yeah.
I remember what league I was in, but like someone the admin cut you in practice, just chuck 200 kilos of weight on someone mid corner. That's pretty funny.
Can you do that down here?
I don't know if you can put ballast on. I think you can put ballast on if you go admin. I don't think it was an admin league though.
Now going through at the front there, racing for Team COVID. He's pretty sick at the moment, eh? He reckons it's the worst he's had. He's had it about 5 times now. He reckons this is the
COVID.
worst. Oh, it's just because he's getting old, eh? Feeble. Frail. Evening, Matt. How you doing, mate?
The first time I had COVID, it peaked really hard for like one night. Like I was like, shit, like it's hard to breathe and that. And then like the next morning I wake up and I'm like, pretty okay, and then I was over it.
Just had dinner. I really fucked it up. Was mid as fuck. Okay. No. Why? What did you do, Matt? Did the salt shaker come off or something? I don't know. The lid. We had butterfly chicken, actually. That was pretty good.
That did
Over-seasoned chips. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, this battle goes on for quite a while. Until I fuck it in the barriers. In the immortal words of rocket-powered Mohawk. What am I doing? Where's the hypers? There we go. No, had them. There we go. Oh, it's because you guys are lapping us already. Holy shit, that's, yeah, 45 minutes. Yeah, that's about right. So Bewley's caught up to Shane and Sam, the look of it. So that's, what, 9th? 8th and 9th. There's George, 2nd, carving through. Does it, does a GT3 field really separate you guys when you're coming through?
It can. I think it depends too on how aggressive you are going through. I'm probably, because I'm around one incident, I'm probably pretty conservative when I'm going through traffic.
Oh, yeah.
That might change as the season progresses because I do lose a lot of time. Like, I think I could have been closer to first and second if I was a little bit more aggressive. I think, but I couldn't also do that.
Yeah.
The problem was there was like so many groups of like 3 or 4 cars all competitively racing each other, and you come up to a whole bunch together. That made it tricky.
Yeah, I think we almost separate the GT3s more when we come through.
It's a little bit of give and take, I guess, eh? Sometimes you win,
Yeah.
sometimes you lose.
There've been a few times I've come up to you guys and you'll be racing tightly in the pack, and then I just have to get through, so I end up between you.
Yep. And it's just part of multi-class racing.
Yeah. But I try not to send on someone unless I've at least got like front wheel to sort of go by.
Matt says salad was okay, but who likes salad much anyway? Mate, we had a great salad. We had like garden salad, feta cheese, like an onion. What do you call it? Dressing. That's good. Sweet onion dressing. Salad's good. Oh, Matt's saying with the hypers, just got to send it. No, Matt, not rich. Just got a wife. He likes cooking. Oh, Mason says when I raced yesterday against some LPM2s, keep getting screwed anytime I was going for a move on the position ahead, had LMP come in on the corners like every time. Yeah, you get that. Like, I think there's a different mindset in the public arena where they think they have just the right to bust on through, get out of my way kind of thing. I don't know what the actual racing is like in real life, but I guess if you do that, it's going to end in tears for both people. There's got to be a bit of you just got to have your wits about you and make good decisions. Is what it comes down to, really. And like George got caught out then. I saw that one. So he was catching.
To me, I think he was expecting Harry to get more space.
Yep. So he just got caught out and thought, whoa, I've got to go wide, and then ended up in the marbles and couldn't stop. So and cost him position, and he spun again. That stuff out there is like, it's like grease. It's just, there's no grip at all. It's horrible.
This put me right on his spot, I think, within a second.
Yeah, Harry possibly could have left a bit more room, for sure. What he might not have seen him in his defence, I guess. You just don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So George and now you, Rob, right behind him. Give him the hurry up. His tyres are probably cooked at the back there for a couple of corners.
Yeah, but I wasn't really putting more pressure. Like I'm lifting off throttle here about 250 300 metres before the corner.
Yeah, the thing is, Matt, okay, say Harry went wide, but when you're in a GT3 and on the limit, you can't change your line that easy. It's you know, like that, especially that corner, if you back off, you lose the back end, especially that Aston. It's well, it depends how the car's set up, of course. Yeah, you're just looking visually. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It does look like he's kind of pushed him wide, but it's yeah, it is hard for us to sort of change line when you're already on the limit of adhesion. So I don't think it was anything intentional. We'd like to think it wasn't anything intentional. I think when he noticed he could have come in, he did come in a little bit, like, oh. So I think he was genuinely surprised. I don't think he did that on purpose. Anyway, Bewley's got a massive lead, 6 seconds.
What happened with Martin Richards there? Like a few seconds ago.
Let's have a look. Did he ever spin?
For the plague, George asked him and then he had a little moment. Yeah, just there.
Yeah, it's probably probably a little bit of a sand. He just got wide. Yeah, once you get over that ripple, it's pretty slippery. So he did well to hang on to it though.
George is a hyper terrorist.
Yeah, George was a terrorist on that one.
A race fan.
I think he's his own worst enemy at the moment. He keeps spinning.
He's probably driving with missed after his spin now.
In the FIA World Endurance Championship, blue flags are informational rather than a strict command to pull over. Yep. And that's kind of how we race as well. I mean, that fits with what we do. So, you know, the guys with the hypers know they have the power to get through. It's just a matter of timing it right. And, yeah. Elvis says, Osama bin Goddard. Missile up the inside.
It is landing there, right? Like,
oh, exactly, you know. And it's all, no one in here is genuinely out here to take someone out, you know. It's people make mistakes. And generally they're the first to say, sorry man, I fucked up, you know. And which is ideal. That's what we want. We couldn't ask for any more than that. Someone makes a mistake, they put their hand up and go, man, I'm sorry, I'll try and do better. And none of us have ever not done something stupid, you know. We've all been in that scenario.
yeah.
I certainly have. Matt says, hypers here from what I've seen are extremely well behaved. Oh, two Porsches going at it. That's Noah.
Got every incentive because if it doesn't get caught by the string, it'll call me.
So Elvis reckons you have to cross the line to know where it is. George is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. About what the bin Goddard comment. Oh, mate. This is a good little train.
Is George in chat?
Ah, he's watching on Twitch.
Oh, bloody good.
Twitch? No, YouTube.
I hope he feels shame.
Yeah, I hope he feels shame, did you say?
Yep.
Oh, here we go. No, around on the outside. Matt gives him a little love tap. Trying to gain that side draft. Well, a little bit of a squiggle on acceleration. I think he got a bit of a cut then. Who's this cheeky prick up the outside in the Simblac's car? Look at that, and Harry. The two Porsches and the two Astons. It's like formation day. Yeah, I'll sort of let Harry have that one. It's just that I'll just be smart and just let them go at it and see if they slow each other down. So Gunter's not that far ahead. This is like pretty much battle for second, third, fourth, fifth. It's a good tight battle pack at the front of the GT3s at the moment. I don't know why, but the sides of the Aston, especially on Harry's car, because you can see them, those little rib things, it reminds me of a whale shark. It's a weird thing to
Whale
say.
shark mouth too.
Yeah, it does.
Ever since the last, Aston GT3 had the same thing. I feel like they dialed it down slightly for this one.
You guys reading the chat at all? Can you see the chat? George goes, whoa, whoa, whoa. And Elvis goes, you spelled Allahu Akbar wrong. And then he shouted. Accidentally hit the caps. No, I think you were just shouting, Elvis. There you go. Harry's past Matt. So Matt possibly struggling with backhand grip at that point. I don't know. Noah was sliding, getting through. And there Hayden Tegg in the background, carving his way through, about to pass Martin Richards. Just checking the gaps through the field, see if there's any other battles going on. They look like they're fairly spaced out.
Does it still have you have your spin lane crossing?
It's not far from here, yeah.
I remember I passed you and then it sort of happened in my mirrors at the next corner or something.
Ah, yep. Could be right, yeah. Yeah, sorry, hyper guys. Like, it wasn't. There's probably more action here at the moment. I don't want to cover what you guys did or anything. It just seemed to have spaced out just a little bit currently.
Had Hayden Peggy picked already?
Yeah, I caught up to you and realised I was getting past and just pitted early.
Oh yeah, so we're just not quite halfway through the race. It's about, what, 26 minutes in.
Are you expecting me to pit?
No, but with how aggressively you were fuel saving, I was hoping I'd be able to catch you.
I only just fuel saved enough. I think I gave 0.3 or 0.4% when I crossed.
Could be this lap, actually.
Didn't have the pace.
There it goes.
It's like magic. You got unstuck.
So, what happened here? So, I hit that apex as normal. No, it just... Ah, right. On the outside. Okay. I just had to wait for cars to come through. I only lost a couple of positions, so 2, 3. Hello, Spicy Man.
Finish in the end?
Hello, hello.
What's that, sorry?
Did you finish in the end?
9th, I think. I had another one. Another off. In that start of the second sector, those squiggles where it's all painted. And the car just, it was so hard to get the thing pointed the right way again. But yeah, the setup was quick, but it was real sketchy in that mid-sector. So it was kind of a battle the whole way through. Like that area through there, all that paint on the right there. Oh, that shit.
I'll be back in a bit.
A bit of what? That's Mr. Skateboard.
Yeah.
Spicy flew skateboard.
This may seem weird, but I was just, the car was just fucking slow. Compared to the first 2 days I was driving, and then I got
Yep.
just totally punched, and I just wrecked it.
I have to turn you up for a change, Gunter. There you go, I've turned you up. Alright, so Nathan Bewley in first. 5 seconds back to Will Dixon. There's the gap. Should be able to visually see the gap. There it is. Third place is George. He's about 16 seconds back. So Hayden is pitted, so that's why he's 40 seconds back. So Rob's about 6 seconds off the back of George there, so not far off. So George's on a charge again to try and get back up towards those boys at the front. Big task though. And Hayden has pitted, so he's 33 seconds behind Rob. Alright, Gunther in first. Noah Reed in second, with Harry Lawrence right behind him. Matt Clark right behind him. Mark Richards relegated up to 5th after I spun. Joseph Marnie in 6th place. Pete Dawson 7th right behind him. That looks like a good battle. Might catch up with that in a minute. I'm back in 8th, so I managed to get past Sam. So not in damage control mode. Sam Carson 9th. Shane in 10th place. Aiden Kafurki right up behind him. So Shane's maybe had a little bit of a half spin or something, or something's going on there. Aiden managed to snap him back up again. Phil Davidson in 12th. The Porsche. Ian Henderson. Oh, we catch him having a spin. Let's go have a look at that. Ain't getting away with that. Looks like a little bit deep, maybe. No, gets the apex. He's good. Clips it a bit too much, then round she went.
Too much curve.
Yep. So he's in 13th. Martin Good. Martin. Mace. Is it Morgan? Sorry, Morgan Gibbs. There's a lot of M's in here now. He's in 14th. In the taxi, Alexis. Adrian, sorry, double A. In the Aston, right ahead of, that looks like George coming through. Starting to get used to the skins on the Hypers now. Jason Morris, the Beamer, back in 16th. Ken Dugdale in the pits, 17th. Mason Grunsel just trundles by him. Ben Goebel, Mr. Grippy, he's in 17th. Ken Dugdale is in 18th. Obviously Porsche, yeah, I pitted, so he's come back out now. That's where he slots in. Mason's still in, and that is our GT3s. So I want to catch up with Pete and Jose.
Pete's fast to you.
Yep, so let's go watch that. Just catch where you're going. There it is right there. So oh yeah, turn 1, 2, 3,
From the, yeah.
end of the first sector. Yep. What's he going to do around there? Oh yeah, man, he just throws it around the outside.
Buffalo Girls.
Buffalo Girls, yeah.
They're the ones that go around the outside.
You're right, they are. According to the song.
Yeah. they haven't met one in person, so I can't come.
There's normally 2 of them though.
Yeah.
So this lead bunch is starting to, they're still in touch. They're just starting to spread out of touch. Noah, Harry, and Matt. Going to up the front there, so the gap's fairly constant. Or Noah's maybe starting to bridge that gap up to the Gunter.
Yeah, so the problem I had was
Here we
the
go.
car didn't perform like it used to, but basically
Yep.
if I lifted and coasted at all, I just got destroyed time-wise. Like it just no fuel saving option. But then going flat out just didn't seem to like the car just didn't go quick.
Yeah.
I couldn't go any faster. You just had like this one speed. And that was the whole race like that. Basically, that was my issue. Where previously I've been able to lift and coast a little bit here and there and keep that fuel going, or if I need to, I push a bit harder and it would go like last week.
Yep.
But nah, just they've changed the balance of the car so much that there's no rotation in it anymore. So you're spending so much effort trying to get the car rotated, and that would be your opportunity not to like lift and coast and roll in. And, yeah, so hopefully it gets better as soon as somebody makes some setups. But yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, it looks horrible winning a race.
Well, I know because I know the whole time from about 15 minutes in, I knew I was going backwards, even though I was in the head, if you know what I mean, because my VE's going down, and I need to have more and more gap to be able to equalise with the guys behind.
Yeah.
So that was So being out front was no good. I'd be better to be in second, drafting behind a Porsche probably, and just trying to sit there and save fuel, but it just didn't have that. The capability wasn't there.
I get
I had to
you.
drive the car and set up and whatever. So
Now Sam Carson was really quick actually. I think he's behind me here. He had a blind of a race, managed to get it up there quite well, especially that second stint, second half of the race. He had a good race. I had someone was going to say that, I can't remember what it was. Anyway, doesn't matter. Oh yeah, if you're watching and you want to join, scan that QR code on the left of the screen. That'll take you to our Discord. If you're already a member, share the crap out of it, man. Let's get more people in here. We need more hyper drivers. We're chocked full of GT3 drivers. We've got plenty. We need more hyper drivers to make it fun. These guys.
Some of the GT3 drivers are a bit hyper, but
Well, some of them
we
are.
need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. This lead battle's starting to heat up a bit. You kind of feel like fish bait on a hook, eh? Because I know you can't
Oh,
find
for sure.
He's coming for you.
I mean, he was faster than me when I'd seen him in practice and stuff, and the few times I was online. So there's that anyway. So a better performing car and driver versus me just trying to fucking pedal the thing as fast as I can for the leads.
With the spicy flu.
Well, yeah, I mean, they just, I guess, because I didn't have to fight too much, like be behind somebody. I could just focus what brain power I had left.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely wasn't helpful.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit happens.
Cool. I do want to
It
get
was amazing racing in that first part, like, holy,
Yeah.
that first 20-25 minutes was just incredible. And the very, very end, if you get up to after the pit stops, was pretty cool.
Just give our sponsors a quick shout out. So simblacks.co.nz. So that's what their website looks like. You can go on and build your simulator with different bits and pieces and actually do it online. It's quite cool. When you check out, make sure you check out with Rain 10 so he knows it's Rainlight Racing you come from and he'll sort you out at a good price. And Mr. Grippy, of course, our other sponsor for all your competition and street tyres. Hit him up, mrgrippy.co.nz. So make sure you show our sponsors a bit of love as they've shown us. So back to it.
I'm back.
Hello. What'd you get up to when you were away?
I grabbed a glass of milk.
Mate, you're living dangerously. Look, that was one of the when I first moved to New Zealand. My accent, I got smashed. Like the Kiwis get picked on when they go to Australia. The same happens when they come back here.
They?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
I've never picked on a Kiwi in Australia.
mate, my wife goes over there. She's got the thickest Kiwi accent you ever heard, and she just gets assholes from everyone. They just pick it to bits. It's quite
Really?
funny. Yeah.
Maybe because my mum's a Kiwi, I'm more
Just used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some people with a really thick Kiwi accent.
Yeah.
And I think most Kiwis and Aussies could probably like fit in with each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
If we didn't hate each other as much, that'd probably be true.
we're brothers.
Yeah.
I thought we were brothers.
I don't think we hate each other. I think it's the we love the sporting rivalry. That's it.
yeah.
Yeah. As soon as there's a
Okay,
something made out of cow leather or whatever, or a steering wheel for that matter, it's all on. But the rest of the time,
I think we're like
Yes,
siblings. We're like siblings. We'll fight amongst ourselves, but as soon as anyone else comes along and starts harassing one another,
you better fucking watch out.
yeah, I'm not going to insinuate who is the sibling in this scenario. Really, we can just leave that for
Yeah, we won't mention Tasmania's name.
It's always someone to be picked on.
You guys are smarter though. You've got a whole island to put them on. We've only got a city called Invercargill.
They got Stewart
where,
Island.
The fastest Indian goes from.
Yeah, Invercargill.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's trying to leave, obviously.
Yeah. We had to build a fun flight to get out.
True story.
So my girlfriend goes, she was born in Invercargill, she goes, I got into banking because I figured it was the fastest way I could afford to leave. She's gone at like 19 or 20 years of age. Yep, got my money and I'm never going back.
I guess you could probably say the same about Hamilton. Look at Emily, she's gone. She's up in Auckland.
My uncles live in Hamilton. I like Hamilton.
It's a good place. If you're ever coming up, let me
More
know.
of a stigma about it, but I think now it's really just an extension of Auckland almost.
No, there's still a stigma on Hamilton.
Yeah. If you
What's
ever
wrong?
make it up here, Hayden, I'll let you do a couple of laps in my racing lawnmower with the blades turned
Or
on.
what?
My racing lawnmower.
What are you saying? You'll let me mow your lawn?
Yeah.
That's what I hear. That's what I heard.
That's right. Yeah. It's slave labour. Hey, if you want to come and visit me, you can mow my lawn.
I'll let you wear my cool microfiber onesie and you can crawl around on my kitchen floor.
Yeah. Well, I put racing numbers and a Rain Like Racing sticker on it, so it looks the part.
I don't want to race, I don't want to fly around at 44.
You will have to do another Hampton Downs run though. I think that was good fun. Weekend.
Yep.
I should get over there again in the next couple of years. Again, I didn't know you guys last time I was over there a couple of years ago, so I'll make sure to call out next time.
Yeah, man.
My missus
Yeah,
doesn't
same.
understand it when I catch up.
Or
with
Queensland
like
Raceway,
video
that's
games.
another good one.
Yeah.
GT3s and 4s at Queensland Raceway is pretty easy.
Do we have anyone from the South Island?
We used to. It was what's his name? Jacob. He was in Christchurch.
AMS2 with a guy from the South Island. He's in Queensland, of all things.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Quick check up on these boys.
Nate and I are down in Wellington, and then that's about it, really. The rest of you are up.
Well, I was in Christchurch up until moving over here in 2010.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he learned how to bake, so he get the fuck out. Although he baked kids,
Baked kids.
wrong kind of oven. Yeah, buns in the oven.
I started that overseas, started that in London.
There he is, Osama bin Goddard. I didn't call him that, Craig did.
I feel like Teg's been the most terrorizing hypercar, at least to other
No,
hypercars.
no. I haven't had a quali ban. Honestly.
It's because I haven't been reporting you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that's because no one's reported you.
No.
Are you actually in Wellington, Hayden? Upper Hutt, right, on the other side of the bay.
Yeah.
That first race, man, I blame you for bloody putting me in the bad mood that I was in.
Nah, you're responsible for your own emotions, mate.
It's got quite a rounded body panels, this thing, for a modern race car. It looks quite cool.
The Peugeot?
Whatever you're driving.
Yeah.
We don't have a toy motor hypercar driver, do we?
No.
No.
Maybe next season. Now they got the good one.
I know.
Yeah.
I think Nate's really itching to get into it because I've seen him testing a lot.
Was it
He
Harry?
tests everything. I've seen him testing the Aston as well. I was gonna make the hype of my new main after I stopped driving the 963, and then I was just like, oh, it's so ugly. I'm just gonna wait for the new one, and I'll have something else between now and then.
Yeah, the new one does look really good.
So Harry put it early, eh?
Convinced the bloke I work with who likes F1 to watch some of the ones this weekend by getting him to look at a photo of the new Toyota hypercar and the current Ferrari hypercar. He's like, what are these cars? I was like, what's great clubs? He's like, they're awesome. I was like, yeah. There's more motorsport than F1, mate.
They don't lose speed and then lose stroke.
Yeah.
Ferrari's an awesome car. I actually bought the Lego Speed Champions on the weekend of that car.
Nice. Didn't know they'd released one of that.
It's
Just
just
put
an
them
out.
on. Here you go.
I
33 bucks.
I got the BMW and the Porsche.
I need to find them, but they're
They've stopped making them, I think. Yeah.
Hey, just before I put the stream up, a friend of mine sent me a video, and it's you know that guy Mad Mike that does the drifting out of Hampton Downs here in New Zealand, the Red Bull cars, and he's got that quad rotor.
Yep.
Yeah. His latest project, and I hope it's not true, was the Leighton
That's
House
true.
House
no,
Formula
it was-
One. Fuck. Why would you cut
Yep.
a piece of history up like that? I can't believe they did that.
Yeah, no, it was all over the socials.
What a dick. He's actually a nice guy. I have met him in person.
Yeah.
But what a dick thing to do.
What did this guy do?
You know, the Leighton House Formula One car designed by Adrian Newey?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of his first designs. They're cutting it to put a different engine in to drift it.
No.
Yep.
Is it like the only chassis left?
I don't know. I haven't watched that far. I was just saying, I only saw the start of it, and that's where it was heading. I was like, no, surely not.
Surely he could have got like an F3000 car or a freaking Formula Holden or something that
Yeah,
no one cares as much about and done the exact same thing with it. It would have been fun.
but that's what they build their whole thing on, is taking like a real expensive piece of kit, like the Lamborghini or the McLaren or whatever, and then cutting it, putting a rotor in it and drifting it. That's a cool view, actually. You can see like the cars over the back, and yeah, it's good.
What's that saying? You can't buy taste or whatever.
But you can put a rotor in it and make it at least half good.
Yeah, so
Maybe even 3 or 4 rotor.
Right, where's all the battles here?
they do sound good. I'll give them that. They sound good idling. They sound good revving.
They go pretty good too, to be honest.
And then they're just a bloody good design. Like as in, not the car, just the motor. Just so good.
Give Mr. Grippy a bit of airtime. seeing as one of our sponsors. He did say he's fast in real life, slow on the sim. It's certainly not.
Sort of setup, doesn't it?
I'm not sure, to be
He sits in his
honest.
car. He just plugs his car into the PC.
Did you meet him, Gunther, when you were over? Was he at the track when you were
What's
over
that?
here?
Yeah. No, I
You
saw
met
him
him?
on. There was one day we bumped. Yeah, we met up. I think it must have been that Sunday.
Yeah, big tall dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice guy.
Yeah.
It's if you had a race car where everything was fly-by-wire, that is feasible potentially in the future.
Well, you can. Yeah, like you can use the BMW GT4 GT3 wheel
Mm.
is obviously detaches and you plug that into your Fanatec wheelbase. It's the same one. I mean, it's €2,000 or something like that. But
Yeah, I've
That's an
looked at it a
option.
couple of times. I'm like, that is gorgeous, but I cannot justify that. It doesn't even have a new, like it's only got a LCD, right? It doesn't even have a full on-screen display.
You can have a look. Yeah, I never looked at it that close because it was kind of like, oh yeah, it's just wrong price point. But I got it. It was cool. But if you look at any of Nietzsche's
Harry's way.
videos where he's in a Simric, he uses in that. He's got one.
Okay.
That's
So it's just
Because
a
they're all-
media.
Man,
Fanatics, aren't they, those boys?
Harry has his fuel stops down to a fucking fine art. Look, he's like 5 seconds ahead of Matt Clark now, just for that pit stop. And he's always
I don't know how he swaps between classes so seamlessly, and it is just quick, no matter what he's driving.
yeah.
I can't do that. Because he'll race hypers on the Sunday and then come and do GT3s on Monday and be quick in both.
Yeah, it is quite difficult. Different, just total different discipline.
I think coming from the Hyper to the GT3 is easier than the other way around
Probably, yeah.
because everything's slowed down.
Yeah.
You've got ABS.
Yeah, the worst thing you do is brake a bit too early on all the time. Well, a lot early.
So Gunter's car's got ABS, TC, ADHD,
Yeah.
COVID.
Any commitment issues with what sponsor are on.
Yeah, that. Slight
That's when
autism.
I uploaded it. It's called commitment issues on race control. If anybody wants to download it. Or whatever you
Like that.
download it, you select it.
I think my favourite was the Porsche, the GTE Porsche. Someone's made the temp car that comes in if you haven't loaded that person's car yet, and it was called like cursed or something like that. Like,
Oh yeah, out in the actual GTE in the game, yes.
yeah.
It's like
So Will
That car
Dixon.
won't load no matter what I do.
I've pulled over and pressed the reload button as well. It's still not loaded.
So Bewley's still got Dixon. So Dixon can still see Bewley up ahead there. Down the hairpin just going around. So, but he can still see him. So it's still 11 minutes to go. Still fighting.
So, yeah.
Mm.
So it's going to short the pit stop.
Oh yeah.
That's what Bewley does. He like gets track position, and then he
Fuel saves.
It's really smart. He gets track position, and then he just starts fuel saving, knowing that as long as he's got a higher percentage than you, and you go pits, he's going to come out ahead of you because he doesn't have to take his own fuel.
Yeah.
Or if he's really lucky, he just keeps going.
Well,
He's
that's
got
it.
if he can pull a fuel save, no stopper, yeah. It's almost like this is where if you want to force a pit stop, you make the race 65 minutes or something like that, and that'd be enough that your still fuel strategy is massive, but everybody still has to do a pit stop.
I think this track was a genuine 50-50 in a hypercar as to whether fuel saving or going full flat was just because there was no right answer. I tested both and I was like, they both work. You're going to finish within a few seconds either way. It'll just come down to how well you execute. It doesn't matter which way you pick.
Yeah.
So this is what it looks like.
We always seem to be about 5 laps short of a full hard on, like no fuel save in a GT3.
For what?
Yeah, I thought it said hard on.
Exactly. I'll let you guys repeat it. But yeah, there's it's almost impossible.
Swerves are you? Hey yo.
Impossible.
G'day, mate.
To do a no
Welcome in.
stopper in a G3.
Welcome back.
It's a good kind of race.
Yeah, for 60 minutes anyway.
Yeah. I think you
So
can
I
do
just
the
or
time
Algarve,
saving
maybe?
is so much.
Would work.
Oh, Bewley's on the back of hang on, what happened? Bewley's
Positions.
yeah, change of
the
position. We missed that. And there it is.
Get to do
What's
some autograph signing?
oh yep, okay, so Bewley's gone round. Yeah, welcome in, Swerves. It's been a while,
So,
mate.
you know what? If I just park up here, I'll save fuel.
Whoa. Yep. Use the momentum. Get going again.
Now you get the joy of watching him recover.
And Will's just gone, yes! Yes!
Victory!
I like racing Will. I did a 3-hour race with him on Sunday, and we swapped positions at least twice during that race on track, and it was really, really good, really clean racing.
Been a while since you had a race. Why would have been up to, Swerves? What's going on? That should never happen. You lost your mojo. A guitar? Yeah. No, yeah, okay. Guitar was alright for me. Just gotta get back on the horse when it kicks you off. For the 20th time. So I wonder. So Will's gapping now. He's like, probably got enough fuel for the end. It's only 9 minutes to go. This puts Bewley in push mode. He's got to try and stay with him. Getting past Adrian Kramer, the Aston. Let's see how average it. Oh, there we go. Okay, pitting. So it must be, yeah, one pit stop to go. Man, he went way below 60 then. That was overly safe. Okay, so he's in the pits. George is not that far behind, actually. But he's probably got a pit as well, I'll take it. It sucks we can't see the fuel or the energy. Okay, what's going... Oh,
Wow. Love that.
I'm just going to say at that moment, I wasn't overly impressed with that move.
probably about there. He possibly could have gone all the way to the right. It's hard to know with that Beamer because it looks like he's backing off.
The BMW moves to the right as he's approaching, though. Which
Yeah.
I personally would have gone all the way around the outside there, or the inside.
Yeah, because I was watching the radar on him thinking he was going to come back in, and just sort of wondering about what I was going to do down the remaining of the straight, and then he's not. The BMW's the car still showing on my Delta thingy on the side as well. That's the car behind me, and then there's a hyper distance between us,
was it
which I
contact?
wasn't expecting to go between us, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Did he touch either of us?
No.
No.
Right.
No, it was clean, yeah. Now, interestingly, Rob looks like you're catching Nathan Bewley. So that gap is under 5 seconds now.
Well, I think, has he pit yet? I think we got a pit, right? So,
He has pitted, yeah.
yeah, so we come back to about 7 seconds, but then I think I finished 13.5 seconds behind the first place at the end.
Oh, okay. So Will's still got a pit,
Really good race.
and George maybe has to pit as well.
George was definitely going to have to pit. He wasn't going to have enough, so I would have got third anyway, but when he realised, in the team chat, he said, he realised he just wasn't going to make it, so he just backed it.
God, the speed difference is just insane, eh?
Broadcast guys were saying, no, he should have went in that lap, and yeah, he only had about 2% left.
I was like watching it, and I was like, what's he doing?
I do think it was close enough that I would have still got him. He
George,
wasn't that far ahead of me.
George says you only live once.
Yeah, yeah. What?
If he put it then, he either came last or last.
Yeah.
This is his option. So
Last's better than DNF though, right?
Well, every finishing point places points in that class, so it's still doesn't matter if you finish first or last. You're still
I think even I got
in it, you know.
DNS in that race.
Because you did qualify for it, eh?
Dynamic
I
notes.
did at the time, yeah. I was on my first really good flyer lap and I got disconnected.
There you go. Bewley's caught up to Nathan. So Nathan's pitted. George's in the lead.
what were your tyre plans, Chris? You had the race.
I was just gonna go mediums all around.
Oh. Okay, so Will being a little bit cautious there with Noah. And Nathan's just going, I want all of this with tomato sauce. George saying, in reference to the Goddard thing, couldn't see him and I'm on limit of grip, so going to use the whole track. Overly ambitious, you should cut back in a hyper. Yeah, that's what I was saying before. It's really hard to change line in a GT3 because you're on the limit. You can't suddenly just lift off. You lose that back end real easy. So yeah, I think there's no contact. He went off it, but it kind of possibly it's just a learning phase for all of us. And yep. So that was early on in the race. Evening, Maddie. I thought we were going to see you on track this week, showing us all how it's done. Here we go. Challenge for second place, which is ultimate for the lead, because I think George would still have to pit. Whoa. Using on the track end a bit more. Right, so Bewley back ahead of Will. I'm just passing Mr. Grippy on that corner. Yeah, Gunther. So Maddie was practicing on Sunday night in the Corvette and was pumping out some 59s.
Yeah, I was there.
You were there? I thought you'd left at that point. Oh, is that why you left?
She did a 59.
Showing everyone how to find the wall. Bullshit, you were flying, Maddie. Although I did notice it did take a while. I don't think it had a lap in when I was there. I left. Prior to you putting that lap in, I asked her the next day what you got down to. I've improved my stream quality by not having my camera up. Much better.
I can use the heart rate monitor on the stream in another race. That's always fun.
Sorry, say it again.
When you have your heart rate monitor up for the stream and not for the, or just for the stream, it's like,
Yep.
oh yeah, I guess you did get a bit excited commentating that bit.
I can actually turn it on now, but yeah, that's normally it's quite pointless, when you're commentating. Oh,
I
three
just
hypers in the
found
same
it was-
shot.
Ooh.
What's going on here? So that's George just come out of pit, I think, or did they just catch him? Hang on. What happened to George?
he had-
Fuel saving now.
Yeah.
Oh, saving. Fuel saving?
He's gonna lift really early.
When did Bewley get back in front of Dixon? Was that in the pit stops?
That was a couple of laps back. It was down through this first sector.
Okay.
They were passing Mr. Grippy, like lapping.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was here. I think Will got heavily on that curb and it slowed him up quite a bit. Matty, takes me a long time to get a lap, just not consistent at all at the moment. Oh, what happened to George? Out of fuel?
He's calling it. He's calling it a day.
Oh, so close to... No, not with 2.5 minutes to go, man. What are you doing?
We
He had no way to
Still
get the
more
car
left to
back
do.
around the remainder of the lap. That's
So he's out of fuel.
fuel and VE.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah.
Jamie
Gotcha.
Jamie Wingcup Bathurst 2013 or whatever it was. The team's like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
More
Gotcha.
fuel, and he's just like, nah.
Speaking of the heart rate monitor, we need to get Tavo and J-Man with it up on their stream.
Ooh.
A gap from first to second with only a minute and a half to go. Let's have a quick look at the GT3s. So Harry up front. Noah's about 4.5 behind. Matt Clark another 7 back. Gunter right on the back of Matt Clark still, so still all to play for, third. Pete Dawson's 8 seconds back there. Martin Richards 1.8 off the back of him. Joe Smarney 7th. Sam Carson right up. So Sam was on a charge, man. He's in 8th. Whoa, almost 7th. I'm in 9th. So then Shane, Phil Davidson, Ken Dugdale, Hayden Kafurki. These guys are spread out a bit now. We'll just jump back up to that lead. These guys. Oh, okay. Bewley had an off.
It's a big excursion.
Yeah, it was. We'll see what happened. I think he got sort of spooked by the GT3. Oh, yep. Got caught out going a bit deep. That shit there's so slippery, man. That's horrible. I wonder if he got pinged or any warning for that.
He would have got.
I would have warnings that he just rose.
Probably still got a point or two against him, considering he came out where he came out. He'll lose quite a bit of time to knock out one, but maybe he probably had a heap in the bag and just was like, "It's only a minute to go. This is the last lap. I can cop it."
I only got 2 auto point ones, I think.
I only got 1 3-hour race I did at Kota on Sunday night. That was when someone tried to go side by side with me through the twisty chicane, or not the chicane, the slalom bit in the first sector.
Yep.
Yeses.
Yes, that's it.
Righto. Here we go. This should be the final lap. Nathan Bewley takes another win. But pressured all the way though by Will Dixon. Well done, boys. Good effort. And Rob Mitchell back in 3rd there. So on track, I'll just have a look here. So we got, so looks like Hayden Tegg's the next. Where are you, Rob? Yeah, Rob's about to watch across the line. And Hayden Tegg, 1st, 2nd, and the GT3 is still coming around. So well done. Podium. Hayden Tegg in 4th, bringing it home. Then behind him, we'll go the other way. There you go. Harry Lawrence, here he comes. 1st place GT3s. Massive effort to come back through from where he was, like 5th or 6th, lap 1. 2nd place, Noah Reed, there he goes. Oh. Well done, Noah. 3rd place, Matt Clark, which is the flasher there, the Porsche. And then Gunter Rowe, just putting a lap on Adrian. Pete Dawson, 5th place, not far behind there, on the back of Mr. Grippy. Matt Richards in 6th, not far off the back of Pete. Sam Carson 7th. Joe Smarney 8th. Some wanker in 9th. He's got a nice looking car with a nice sponsor on it though. Namely me, being the wanker. Shane Farrow rounding up the top 10 in the Mercedes. Then we have Phil Davidson, the Porsche. Watch Shane go over the line. Yeah, that's all good. You two boys in the chat. It's all about conversations and improving. That's how we move forward. So it's cool. It's good. Phil Davidson right there in 11th. Ken Dugdale sort of gone through in 12th. Aiden came home in 13th. Adrian 14th. Ian Henderson 15th. Jason Morris 16th. Morgan Gibbs 17th. Mason Grunsel 18th. Ben Goebel 19th. And that was the end of that. So we'll just have a quick look at the podium. So well done, Hypercars, Mr. Bewley, Mr. Average Driver Bewley, he calls himself. In first place, second William Dixon, or Will Dixon, third Rob. Well done, Rob. Why have I got 2 R's in Robert? Let me fix that.
Why
for
do you?
I don't know, Robert.
There is 2 R's in Robert.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, what do you have 3 R's in Robert?
Not back together, not back to back. Robert. GT3s, first Harry Lawrence, second Noah Reed, third Matty Clark. So well done, well done. Next week we go on to Le Mans, hour and a half. So the endurance race is going to be good fun. So need something different. A few more laps in there. Yeah. Opens up the strategies a bit too. So let's have a look at the points quickly too. Let me bring that up.
Sorry, for next week, Le Mans, how long is the qualifying?
Gunther.
Who's called? I think I was trying to work it out what to do.
Doesn't fit well. There we go. Okay, so standings. That's what we want. So first place.
You could. Oh, yeah, it still says 20 on some good.
Oh yeah, because every race is literally a duplicate of the first one, and then I just changed the race lengths. Even the Weber wasn't set on any of them until I'm doing the actual round that we're about to race.
So undefeated so far is Bewley, first place 131. Chris Fraser in second on 107. Well done, Chris. Third, Will Dixon on 96. Rob Mitchell in fourth, just outside there, 92. So still in the points. George Goddard, 84 in fifth place. Hayden Tegg on 82 in sixth place. And then you have Benjamin Weir's been disqualified, hasn't been here. Same with Ben Collins and Michelle Fratellino. And Lee Perkins has been away. So we're waiting for Lee to return to boost the numbers a bit. Then, whoops, we'll jump to the LMGT3s. Top of the points.
I think just with the disqualifications, it says disqualified. That's what it says if somebody withdraws from the championship. So we've only disqualified one driver for not showing up after 4 rounds.
Right, yeah, that's an automatic disqualification if you don't mark yourself as away, right?
No. So the if you don't mark yourself away, it ruins your driver attendance
Right.
on SimGrid, not us. But that means that if we want you to join, like Ben, for example, he didn't have a very good attendance, so I had to drop the attendance down below a percentage below his. So I can't even manually add somebody if their attendance is too low ratio.
Yep.
So it's the last 6 races you do. If you miss 5 out of 6, so you've got 17%. Then I want to set the minimum attendance ratio for just anybody to join. If of having a 40%, I can't even add in the sponsor. I have to drop it down to 10% attendance, which means anybody can sign up. There's no, doesn't matter how useless they are at actually showing up for races, for example.
Yeah.
So, but if you withdraw from our championship, it'll just mark you as disqualified because you've self-disqualified yourself from the championship. There was one driver I disqualified last night.
Let me get through this.
Shown up or signed up, which is that dude who raced a few races with us last season. But that just all that actually ends up doing is just open up the remaining slot for the hypercars anyway. So it's 24 and 14 or whatever it is.
Cool.
The Frenchman.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Points for the GT3s.
Just to clarify that we're not disqualifying lots of drivers.
Yeah.
They're doing that themselves.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Noah takes over first place from Gunther by 4 points. So he's on 118. All these points are in taking out your worst round. So you have one drop round. So that'll change if you get a worse one, that'll become the next drop round for you instead of whatever. It takes over. But you only get one drop round. So the adjusted points with a drop round, Noah's in the lead. Gone to the second on 114. Costa in third place. And wasn't here this week, so he's done well to stay on in podium spot on 86. Matt Clark on 84. Pete Dawson in 5th place on 84 as well, so they're equal 4th. Martin Richards has jumped up to 6th place. I'm in 7th, so I've dropped a place. Sam Carson up to 8th. Ken Dugdale is in 9th place on 58. Harry Lawrence in 10th, 46 points. Shane Farrow, 43 points in 11th. Isaac in 12th with only one race to his name, so that's pretty impressive. Phil Davidson in 13th on 37. Kim Worston 14th. Aidan Kaperki in 15th, so the guys are only a couple of points apart, 29-27. Joe Smarty on 22 and 16th. Jason Morris in 17th on 19. Mr. Roo in 18th on 17 points. Adrian Kramer 19th. Ian Henderson 20th. Ben Goebel 21st. Dylan Jordan has been DQ'd, probably for not being there. Morgan Gibbs in 23rd. Mason Grunsell, new driver, second. That's his first round, in 24th. And then the last 3 have not been here and DQ'd themselves. And Louis, where's the Louis? The Van de Venter man is nowhere to be found. And that is it. So once again, thanks to the podium. Well, congratulations. Shout out to the sponsors, so give them a yell. And of course, our other sponsors are True Life Racing, Match Fit Entertainment, and Cross NZ. Chucks a like and a follow, and tell your friends about it. Just share the love. We'll get more people in here as we can. And then, as I said, Monday we're at Le Mans. There'll be servers up daily.
Service
So-
is launched now.
Yep, there you go, right there. Servers up daily. I'm just going to throw a raid. I've got my Australia. I'll pause that stream. They've got 6 people in there, so every raid helps grow the channel and blah, blah, blah. So stick around for the raid, and then if you don't want to stay watching that, jump out after raided. But yeah, give me the raid. It all helps. So it won't be a second. Let's see, Le Mans Ultimate Furious Butch. Aussie streamer. Okay, let's check in with him. Furious Butch. He's doing dailies by the look of it. It was a prototype challenge or the LMGT3 trophy. Not sure which one. Raid now. Here we go. All right, so we'll catch you on, Monday night. Next round. Catch you later. Boom, 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 boom. Cheers for hanging out.
Man.